Editing your first video with DaVinci Resolve. That sounds overwhelming because the interface of DaVinci Resolve looks a little bit scary and the program is very powerful, but it can be done. And I show you how you can edit your first video, and I've tried to make this tutorial as simple as I can. Let's start our first video. We create a new project and we name it my first video. Now we make sure first we are on the edit page and we import our footage. Now we create a new timeline. We Ctrl N is the shortcut. And we let it with the default settings. Now I put the main video in the timeline. And I want to create a new video file. Right click, yes, add track. In this track I put footage I downloaded from Pexels. This is, we say, our B-roll. Now I right click, I unlink clips, and I want to select the second audio track because I don't need it. And so I have the timeline as clean as I can. Now I want to move this a little bit forward. I add the music and it creates the track automatically. Then I want to add the whoosh effect. I will put this here and I will move then later. Now I want to add a more video track, and in this I want to use the text. I will not use it yet. I start with the raw cut, then I select the main video track. The shortcut is B for the playhead here, and I cut from this point. Now with I select this clip and I hit Punch key. And we have the first cut. Now I go to the color grade and I keep it on the Primaries color wheels and the curves. I don't touch the nodes yet because I want to make this video as simple as possible. And you can arrange the video colors from here, from the curves. You can raise a little bit of the shadows. In here you can raise a little bit the mid-tones. And if you are happy, you can go further with the editing video. And if not, this is the lift wheel for the shadows, the gamma for the medium tones, the gain for the highlights, and the offset for the overall. And you can range the temperature. You can make it a little bit more bluish or orangish by setting the temp, and the tint is for the green and the magenta. And I want to let this, oh, why not, we can do a little bit very subtle just to show you how it looks. I set this at +0.1. Can you see it? Just look at the preview. I can put the gamma at +4, the gain at 1+4, and the offset I want to lower just a little bit because I am in a dark room. I put this at 24.25, and I don't touch the temperature and the tint because I've shot this video with quite good light, and I told you my room is quite dark, so I don't touch it. I go back to the edit page. Now I want to normalize the audio at the main clip. I normalize the audio at -2 decibels. For the music I normalize the audio at -20 at normalize. I'm not sure I normalized here. I didn't, so set at -2, normalize. And this I want to normalize it at -18, the whoosh sound. Anyway, almost -18. Now I need the headphones. I go in the effect. On the video transition I put deep to color dissolve on the B-roll clip, and I align the whoosh sound. Here I go with the playhead a little bit back. Amore by Pierpaolo Pasolini. Actually I can boost a little bit the whoosh so you can hear it better. I put it at -15, normalize. Amore by Pierpaolo Pasolini. Now on the third track I want to add some text, so I go to titles and I go to text. I drag and drop here. I drag it a little bit longer, and the inspector we change to simple text. I take a impact font because I like impact font, and from size I can make it a little bit bigger. So I think you have seen. Now I would like to do something more complicated. I add another clip. Now I want to show you this clip is not corrected, nor the audio, neither the video. Did you see it on the preview? So now I want to go to the first clip. I select it, Ctrl+C key. I go on the second clip, Alt+V key, and I want to paste the color correction and the volume. The audio I have worked with in the first clip. Apply, and now I want to export the video. I go to deliver. Here in the right you can see the render settings. I want to go to YouTube, format MP4. It goes on QuickTime by default I set it before to MP4, sorry. Add to render queue. I want to save it in my video 2 directory. Without talent is the last video 2. My first video. Save. And render all. It takes about 1 minute. This I say is, it can be the entry-level gaming computer of your kids. I've tried to render it on a entry-level laptop, an i3 with 16 gigs of RAM, and it took more than 15 minutes, so I have to tell you that machine matters in video editing. And this took 35 seconds. So, my friend, was it difficult? I don't think it was so difficult. Fellow Mencarini, that was a remake of Comizi d'Amore by Pierpaolo Pasolini. Love Meetings. It was a documentary, very old. It was black and white. I don't think it was so difficult. So it is powerful, it is free, and why not using it? I hope I've been useful in this video. I can't wait to see your first content posted, either videos, whatever. And if you want to subscribe, I'm happy. Ciao, and see you in the next video.